Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another fun-filled FuncoFan34 stream of PowerWash Simulator. I cannot wake up in the mornings here this week. I feel like I've been getting enough sleep. I just keep sleeping through all my phone alarms, so I don't know what I'm going to have to do there, but that cannot continue. I don't know if it's jet lag from the trip or what. I'm very grateful that I actually woke up for my dentist appointment on Thursday, so at least there's that. But I cannot seem to wake up. Kim actually on Friday called me twice when I was supposed to wake up, and I just did not hear it. And then she called me an hour later and was like, "Hey, you good?" And I was like, "No, apparently I'm not." Nope, another message from the park warden. Now I couldn't help noticing that the fountain seems covered in a lustrous variety of moss, lichen, and algae. Three of my favorite things to find on a wall. What's up, Matt? Actually, moss sits on the throne, lichen second, algae third, although I do still have time for algae. You're saying your names and hope you would appear last night, and it didn't work, so clearly you slept last night. Yeah, I wanted to get on, and I was like, I was racing around yesterday, Matt, setting up the outside for the movie for everybody, and I think I wore myself out. I don't know how. But, you know, I had to carry the speakers up from downstairs, make sure I could figure out how to hook those up. I had to carry up the screen from downstairs. I had to wipe off a bunch of the chairs out back. And all this is within, like, an hour. Hour and a half. I went back to the shed and found out that part of my fence had come loose, and the neighbors had, like... I think the neighbor's mom... like wedged the plank in there so that their dog couldn't get out, and like wrapped some rope around it from their side. And I messaged them and I was like, "Hey, I don't know if this is my fence or your guys' fence. I'm pretty sure it's mine. I didn't build it, but I was like, I can put some screws in that if you want." And they're like, "Yeah, that'd be great." And I was like, "All right, yeah, I can do that." So had some minor property stuff to fix. And all the chairs, I don't know, chairs were a mess. I guess I think I was just stressed out because I needed to have it done by a certain time, Matt, and it just, I don't know, I felt like I don't know, I felt like I should have had it done already. I had to go get the Apple TV from upstairs and the projector from downstairs. What's up, Corpse?
Hey, where's the cream filling?
Oh, you're a successful friend. Does that help your day? It's not just me saying it. And then, yeah, like, this morning, I had my alarm set for 7:30 this morning. I'm trying to wake up like an hour earlier than I usually do. And, it's just not going well. And then I didn't wake up until 9:30. And I was like, what happened to my alarm? And Kim goes, I didn't know when you wanted up. And I was like, you're not my alarm. You're not my alarm. I didn't hear my alarm. And she goes, it went off. And I went, then I don't know what the hell is going on, because friendship doesn't pay for bacon. I mean, if you've got a really good friend, they might just go buy you bacon. Do you need some bacon, Corpse? Shoot me your address. I'll send you some bacon. Probably time change. Yeah, that only thing I can think of is it's the jet lag stuff, but like I never really had it affect me like this to where I'm not hearing my phone alarm at all. Normally I will hear it and I'll just hit snooze on it, and I'm not even hearing that. I'm just sleeping through it. Hey, Swag.
Swag, swag.
They've gotten pudgy. I need to lay off the bacon. Oh no. We don't want a bloated corpse. He might explode. No, I'm very much aware. That's what my job pertains to, and that's what my quote-unquote second job pertains to, so I'm very much aware. Maybe we should make it a challenge, Corpse, between you and I, like a contest. Like, let's see who can lose weight the fastest. In a healthy manner. Don't, like, chop a limb off or something. Didn't know if my chats were coming through. Would have been a bad day to find out I was banned. No, you're not banned. You'd never be banned here. Well, I mean, you could do something that would get you banned, but I don't look for you to do that. So, how's Swag's Saturday? Like the bane of fat guys, you've adapted it, but I was born it. Yeah, I don't want to be adapted. I don't like adapting to this. I need to adapt back. I need to devolve. Don't tempt me. So I tried to put on TV theme song music. I think it's a fail. So far we've had 2 covers of songs. But the first one was the HR Puffin Stuff theme song, and I was a little creeped out by it. So if you were here earlier for the very first song, I'm sorry. Can't see Swag messages, and I'm curious if he's banned. Playing Lego Lord of the Rings finally, and it's amazing. That's good. What do I keep hitting over here? You know what? That's it. We're gonna stand up here. Keep running into things on this. Really? ABC's Wild World of Sports gets a spot in this playlist? They need to remake PS2 Two Towers and Return of the King games. I don't think I played those. I don't think I did. Wait, those weren't the...
Hello there.
Hey, what's up, Cy?
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me? Loud and clear.
Corpse, those weren't the RPG style games, were they? I played those. Mary Tyler Moore. Back scratcher? Oh my gosh, they're all stuck together. Ba, 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 you're gonna. Similar to a hack and slash game, or at least they seem like it. Maybe I did play those. I don't remember. A power washer looking back scratcher. I would use it. If you guys don't have a back scratcher, I highly recommend getting one. It's so refreshing. I never watched this show. Does anybody know what this is? I had to look. Never seen a single episode of this one. Anyone? Anyone? Song's halfway through. Who's gonna get it? Come on, someone out there knows it. Don't be embarrassed. Think I'm too young? Maybe. I don't know on this one. I don't know the exact time frame. I want to say 2010s? Somewhere, maybe? That was the Gilmore Girls theme song, apparently. Gilmore Girls. I don't know a time frame, Swag, but I know it's... I know you were born, at least. Hey, what's up, Vincent?
I'm a bath bomb guy.
Corpse, too young. I don't think I ever watched whatever this is. Does anybody know this one? This would surprise me a lot. I thought somebody would get Gilmore Girls, but if somebody knows this... good luck. I like how it looks like it's putting the bath bombs into the power washer. Yeah. I'll do it again because I didn't see it. It's just, hey, that's how I power the soap in the in the power washer. That was Boston Legal. That last song. Okay, you guys know this one. Everyone knows this one. Swag, you might have been too young, but you know this. Yeah! Good job, Swag. Three's Company, he says. The minnow would be lost. Cue the lightning. A billionaire and his wife. A movie star. The Professor and Marianne. Here on Gilligan's Isle. Oh, we even get the outro song. Nice. in the tropic island mess. No motor cars, not a single luxury. It's primitive as can be. They don't make TV theme songs like that anymore. Gives you the whole plot, like, right up front. Mom watched this all the time. I got the tune embedded in my DNA. Good. Good. That was a good mom. Didn't know this one. I don't think any of you will either. I didn't even know this was a TV show. Antique Roadshow? No. Yeah, I don't know on this one. Like, I know the answer because I looked, but it was The French Chef. And I don't think they're talking about Remy. I don't know what this is either. No, not Andy Griffin. I've never even heard of this show either. If somebody comes in here and starts rattling these off, they're crazy, or they're just using Shazam or something. Maybe it's Emil, you know, Remy's brother. Oh my gosh, there's still so much left on this song. You guys have a while to guess. Where's Kevin this morning? Kevin might know some of these. This would be a fun thing to do, like Ryan's movie trivia. Just like have people guess TV themes. Maybe try and find some without the words. That would be even more difficult. Like, I don't think this one originally had words anyway, but... Time's running out. Anybody got anything? I don't even know what this show's about. Like, the title doesn't even give it away. For me. It's just called Briscoe County. What, does anybody even know what that's about? Is it just about the county of Briscoe? Sounds like a western. Oh, you guys might know this one. Where's Kool-Aid? This is all instrumental, but I think some people will know it. Duck Dynasty? No. Little older. A little older than that. Oh, somebody's got to get it. Matt should know this one even. About halfway through. Nothing? Nobody? Hold on. I'm gonna play it from the very beginning, because I think the beginning is, like, crucial on this one. And then we'll skip ahead after the beginning. Ready? The beginning is a dead giveaway to me. When it keeps playing and playing, it kind of loses it. Yes! There you go, Matt. I knew Matt knew it. Like, the rest of it just sounds like a 1980s wrestler's entrance music. But that beginning is... Thought that's what it was, but it sounded off. Yeah. As it, like I said, as it keeps going, it loses it because you've never heard, like, the full song before. Alright, next one. I'm glad somebody got that. This one's pretty self-explanatory, I think. Hey, Swag gets another oldie but goodie. Nice job. He even spelled it correctly. Correct, yeah, this is a cover of it. Some of these TV song things have been covers, I don't know why, but... You can blame Amazon Music, I guess. So it's an L. And we got something to say. They weren't even supposed to be a real band. Like, they were literally just a spoof of the Beatles. And people liked the music, so... I find that to be kind of funny. Anybody? Anybody know that one? After he just seriously said it? Another top favorite for Mom. I actually tried getting Kenzie to watch it, but she won't take the time to. At least she watched Star Wars. That's true. He just keeps saying it over and over again. I would imagine this is not a cover. This is probably the actual song. I never watched it. I love the old-timey, like, radio announcer voice for this. Yeah, I know. I figured you would, Matt. But it was just funny how clear and loud he said it. The Lone Ranger. It is the actual theme. Nice. William Tell Overture. Oh! Oh yeah, some of you are gonna get this one right away, too. This is spanning, like, so many decades. This is a good freaking station or whatever. This is actually relevant today now. X-Men it is. Even though I've never watched a single episode, I think I would have known that one. Rugrats. It is not Rugrats, but I hope Rugrats is in here. I also hope the theme song from Doug is somewhere wedged in here. Doug was the best Nickelodeon show, and definitely one of the only things where I will actually go, oh my gosh, Disney bought the rights to Doug, and it wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same. I know everybody complains about Marvel and Star Wars being owned by Disney, but I really think that Disney just gives them the money to do things, and they do whatever they want. Lucasfilm and Marvel, that is. But we won't get into that because it's a very negative topic, unfortunately. No one likes X-Men? No, a lot of people like X-Men. What show's depressing? Doug? Anybody get this one? Oh, X-Men's depressing? Is it? I can't say. I like I said, I've not watched it, so I don't know. I need more X-Men movies. Oh, they're on the way. But if you hear a bunch of people saying that Disney ruined X-Men, come on, Corpse, you gotta have this one, dude. I know Matt knows it. And I think Matt's waiting for it. No, not All in the Family. Yeah. 24, known for its sax music. Well, Matt's got this one. It's over. Quick. It was Who's the Boss? No one knew Who's the Boss. Oh, this is a tough one. I was running the clock out in my game. Oh, yeah, no worries. I knew you knew it anyway. No one's gonna get this. I'm challenging you right now. Nobody's getting this. I watched this in kindergarten for some reason. I don't know why they had it on the TV. But we definitely watched this in kindergarten for some reason. I remember that. Live action. African Queen, no. Live action show. Way before Disney got their hands on this. On this IP. Cowboy Bebop, no. Live action adaptation Sister Sister, no. Kind of a melodrama. I'll be right one of these days. Melrose Place, no. I believe, oh shoot, who the heck was... Who was the lead actor in it? Oh, I know, gosh dang, I always forget his name. Hold on. Oh, Ron Perlman, I think, is in this. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I was right. Ron Perlman plays the lead. Yes! Bunko Man got it. I just recently found out that he was Beast in that show. I had no idea. And to think about how much I enjoy his performance now, like thinking that I watched this show in kindergarten, like during school, and knowing that that was him now, it's like, it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't think she was alone. I think that show was actually a success. I don't remember anything about it. Oh, here we go. Did they just do this twice in a row almost? I think this is the original. Linda Hamilton was on it? I don't know, was she? I don't even know if I know who Linda Hamilton is. Yeah, this is awesome actually. I like that it's spanning like multiple decades of TV. We've had 80s, we've had 90s, 2000s, 70s. When was Lone Ranger on? I don't even know when that aired. Gilligan's Island was probably, what? Was that in the 70s? You know what's weird? When your running back who just ran for 190 yards last game is crying he didn't get the ball enough. Oh, quick, corpse, what's this one? Another cover. Come on, you said it earlier. You're just messing with me now. Sai got it. Corpse, I know you knew this one, dude. I was just trying to give you one because you were like, I'll get one day. Corpse just messing with me. Fine, no more hints for Corpse anymore. Good job, Sai. This was totally unintentional. This like guess the theme song thing with PowerWash Simulator. This is perfect because I know a lot of people aren't really watching the gameplay on this one. They're mainly just having conversation, which is great. I love having that in here. But the this unintentional trivia show with it is perfect. A hit parade! Where girls and men were men. They need the Simpsons version. They do. They absolutely do. They were showing Three's a Crowd on TV a few days ago. I was hyped. I never seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it either. I saw Three's Company. I don't know about Three's a Crowd. Alright, new song. Ooh. I don't know this one. Oh, it was a spin-off swag? Janet and Jack didn't get together? My parents watched Three's Company a lot, but I was too young to get most of the jokes, I think, at the time, so I never watched it. And I'm sorry, I don't like Jack Ritter. R.I.P. and all, but I just never understood the appeal of that guy. Mr. and Mrs. Rogers spinoff too? Wait, what? Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Roper spinoff. Oh. Is it John Ritter? I thought it was Jack Ritter. My bad, John Ritter. I think I said Jack. Yeah, I never understood the appeal of that guy either. So nobody knew this one? It was Johnny Quest was the last one. Oh, he's in Freddy vs. Jason. Oh, I've heard of this show, but I never watched it. I don't know what it's about. I don't know who's in it. I know it's an older show, like 60s, maybe. That was Father Knows Best. 50s or 60s show, I'm almost certain. Did we run out? I think we ran out of tunes. Oh no, there was an error. What are you doing? What are you doing, Amazon Music? Amazon Music got an error. Okay, wait, there we go. Oh, it just runs out. I'm sorry, I can't start a station for this right now. Try something else. Boo! Boo, I say. Did it just run through all that it had? Yeah, I think we just ran through all 20. Dang, that stinks. Ooh, 100 TV themes. That's what we want. This one. Alright. Now, this is a very popular show. I never watched it. It did have a movie, at least one movie. Probably most popular during the early 2000s. So I know the name of the show, but I never watched it. Yeah, Monko Man got it. Another one that just says the name. Anyone? Oh my gosh, there's still like 45 golden girls. There's still like 45 seconds to a minute left on this. Oh man, I thought for sure somebody would get this one. I think it's the Bob Newhart show. I'm pretty sure that's what they're saying in there somewhere. Bob Newhart show. Oh, what am I thinking of? It's Frasier. In case you didn't guess, that was the Chappelle show. Oh! This is not the original, but you can still tell what it is. I didn't even have to look for this one. Chappelle show. Yes, I grabbed it. I think Davey probably would have been all over this one too if you were in here. He made mention to me the other day because Smells Like Teen Spirit came on that they kind of have similar tunes in there, and I never realized it until he said something about that. Hmm. Oh, I had to look at this one. This might be a tough one. Good news, everyone! I don't know if anybody will get this or not. It's a kind of a popular reality-esque show about science. That was Mythbusters, which I never knew the theme song for. I've watched that show multiple times, but theme song didn't really stick in my head. Oh wow, good show. Don't think I would have got it off of the theme song though. I feel like Corpse should know this. It's not 24. I'll give one name here in about 15 seconds, and I bet everyone will jump on it. If I have the name right. No, not 25 either. Either? Either. Hey, it's not that either. Hopefully I have the name right. I should look up the name first so I don't botch this. Yeah, I did have it right. Cool. Zachary Quinto. Anybody know it now? Yes! Yes, Matt. It was Heroes. Next one's up. This is a pretty popular show, too. I've never watched. Close. Close. It's something similar, but not that. And I don't mean like it's not one of the offshoots, like the city name or whatever. It's something similar. Yes, yes. That's the one. Good job. I'm glad that I feel like I didn't give it away too much, but still enough that you were able to get it. Alright, next one. Matt's gonna run away with these, I think. Oh, this freaking fountain is really ornate. Get... Yeah, that's what I wanted. About halfway through the song. Does anybody want hints? No, Matt got it. But there's a tagline on this one. Do you know the tagline? It's Justice League something. Let's see if you can get specific with it. Yep, that's the one. Good job, dude. Impressive. Most impressive. Matt knows all things. Next one. I'm old and I watch TV, I guess. I don't know this one. I can't even help you with hints. It's a real quick theme song, though. Like, it's halfway through now. Hey, what's going on, Twilight?
Paging Mr. Morrow.
We're playing Guess the TV theme song. That was a show called Skins. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Someone might be able to get this one. I'd never watched this before, but they're a pretty popular show, I think. Oh, another message from the park warden. I gotta say, that is one heck of a fountain. Looks like that Keeper's Lodge idea is dead in the water. Oh, well. Say, what do you think the square footage of this thing is once filled? I don't know, dude. Nobody got this one? I'm kind of surprised someone didn't get it. It was, Supernatural. Carther is not in here at the moment, no. At least I don't think. He could be lurking. Oh, I wouldn't have known this. I think I watched the first season, was very disappointed. Never went back. Knew somebody at work that was obsessed with this show, though. That was no Supernatural. Well, that's what it said. I'm just reading what it's telling me. It sounded not right, but I'd never watched the show, so I don't know. Maybe it was like the pilot theme. And then they were like, this sucks. Let's never speak of this again. That last one was Prison Break. I think someone will get this one too. Arthur's been banished. He definitely has not. Not from this stream, anyway. Come on, I know someone had to get that one. Yeah, Matt got it. Oh, that one's done. Cool. The few episodes that I watched of it were really good. I think I watched, my buddy had like all the seasons on DVD. I think I watched the first 2 seasons, maybe. I don't think I ever watched the whole thing, but it was, yeah, it was pretty funny. I might have watched more than 2 seasons now that I think about it. Just don't remember a lot of things about it. Like I didn't watch it enough for it to be quotable. Never watched this show either. A revival of Scrubs is in the work? Oh, jeez. Hey, what's up, Flick? Nomageddon's going good. We're doing some TV theme song guessing. See if you can guess the show. Speaking of revivals, I thought they were supposed to revive this one too. Someone's got to know this one. It's almost over. No one? That was Veronica Mars. I believe that starred Kristen Bell, who I absolutely adore. She is great. That's what I've been told. Oh, someone will get this one too, but I've never watched this show. This is a relatively new show, but I think it's over now. No, not It's Always Sunny. Around the same time frame though, I think. Yeah, Matt got it. How I Met Your Mother. Watch The Good Place. Yeah, I've heard good things about that show too. Our friend Marie watches that a lot, and she talks about it. She was in a couple movies, obviously, but there was one specifically that stood out to me that I was like, oh, this is awesome. Ooh. Where's Vincent? Is Vincent still in here? Vincent would get this one. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that movie was funny. Oh, where's Vincent? He would know this. I don't think he's in here. If anybody knows it, go for it. I know what this show's about, but I never watched any of it. That line kind of gave it away. I'm listening to the song to see if there's anything that gives it away. No one? That was the theme song from Monk. Rosen just dropped 653 yards and 7 TDs on the Jets. Can he come back and do that for the Dolphins now? Because I feel like they're going to need someone. Someone very soon. They're going to have to get Tom Brady off of the microphone. Oh, I never watched this show either. A lot of TV shows I've never watched, actually. No one should be surprised by that. Trade for a former Pro Bowler and MVP candidate? Is that what they're trying to do? Are they trying to get Flacco again? Is Flacco coming back? I don't even know who's out there, honestly. You know of one they could trade for? Oh, really? That was the theme song from Entourage, if anybody's ever watched that show. Oh, no, no, ew, yuck, no, don't do that. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. What are you doing? Yuck. Oh, we just had this one earlier. This is Boston Legal. Fixing a local problem. Then giving it to the Southern Browns. That makes sense, I guess. Just, you know, they couldn't be more in sync, the Browns and the Dolphins, over the past couple decades. Like, both teams quarterback starved. Both teams think they have their quarterback problem solved. And then this year, and last year, and the year before last. Well, I've heard of this show, but I've never watched it. At least I've heard of it. I feel like this is definitely a cover of it, though. Anyone? I know some people watch this show. Yeah, but I mean, they're not identical stories, but it's still the same, like, team-wise, right? Like, That's all I mean. Like, I know the stories are different, but they're still kind of similar when you look at it from a team needs aspect. Everybody keeps just clamoring for him to retire, and I don't know what he's going to do, but it's not for anyone to tell him to do it. If he does retire, I completely support that decision. But if he doesn't, then he doesn't. Like, I don't know, you can't... It's his decision to make with his family. And it's gotta be a pretty difficult one to make, unless your family is all for, like, hey, we want you around. Like, it's not worth it. I don't know how you say no to your family if that's what their decision is sounding like. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I keep looking for more news and, like, updates and stuff from, like, just his condition, and I can't find, like, anything. Like, I can't imagine, like, this is probably the biggest story in the NFL right now, and I don't know if they're just trying to keep everything hush-hush and let him and his family have the time, but I've not seen anything about, like, if he's okay at the moment. That's all I want to know. And then I went on Twitter to try and find something about it, and, like, I saw a bunch of these doctors, like, talking about, like, the hit on the field, and they're like, he definitely has a concussion, and this is signs of this and that and then the other thing, and I'm like, I mean, you're not evaluating him. Like, I understand you're a doctor, you know more than I do, but you are sitting at home seeing what we're seeing. Like, how do you know exactly his condition? All he knows is football, so it probably feels like losing a family member if you lose the game. Yes. And so Carter was asking me last night, he's like, does he have any other skills? And I was like, well, I'm sure he got a degree at Alabama. I don't know what it's in, but I'm sure he's, you know, he's not a stupid kid. It's not like he's gonna have to go work at McDonald's or something, you know. He could even just, you know, maybe it's a little early in his life, but he could coach, you know. Or maybe try to work with the people that make the helmets and try and make the game safer for everybody or something. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. People got friends. That last one was Angel. I don't know if I think that was a spin-off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, if I'm not mistaken. From what I've seen, he has a concussion, and the team is letting him have all the time he needs before they even touch on when or if he comes back. Yeah, oh yeah. No, I don't even want an update on when he's coming back. If he doesn't even come back this year, I wouldn't be surprised. And if he doesn't come back at all, I wouldn't be surprised. I just want to make sure he's going to be able to live life normally, no matter what decision he makes. Alright, everybody got friends, so that's good. Didn't want anybody to miss that one. It was a cover, though. I do not know this one. Seems to be functioning, probably mentally at least. Yeah, I mean, he walked off the field okay. So that's a step up from the last one, right? Where they had to cart him off. That was scary. But he was still giving people some weird looks on the sideline, like he wasn't all there still. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he was just out of it from the hit and floored that it happened again. Scary time. I mean, I guess they are saying the show's name in the song. I just realized. Apparently that was One Day at a Time. Yeah, I tend to agree with you on that one, Matt. Not a doctor, just play one with the ladies. Again, I've heard of this show, but not watched it. I downloaded it. I definitely downloaded it, swag. Zeus in here, my friend Kevin, though, messaged me yesterday and just gave me the codes. Apparently he already had the KFC app, and he was nice enough to give me the codes for the Colonel Sanders pops. But I definitely downloaded it. Hey, what's going on, Tom? Oh no, Tom doesn't have a sub, so he wasn't able to do the red shell. Unless they're not working today. We were having issues with them the other day. I don't know if they're working today. Okay, I don't know how that works. I just gotta spend 25 bucks and I get a code. Yeah. So as long as you amass 250 points in the app, you will be able to get the Mecha Colonel Sanders outfit. I think, swag, the regular Colonel Sanders, I think you just have to have the app. I think the regular Colonel Sanders pop for the Fusion game is just a freebie that they give you in the app. So I think they give you the code for that when you log in. Under the free rewards, I think. So I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure Kevin only had to spend reward points on the Mecha Colonel Sanders. How's Tom been, though? It's been a little while. I may get Funko Fusion today, not gonna lie. I'm not surprised, you seem very impatient. Playing it. Which I get it. I'm impatient too. I'm annoyed that Amazon didn't have these things ready to be set up for, like, to have it to me by today. And if I think if you pre-order a game, you should get it on release day, yeah? Especially for a multi-billion-dollar company like Amazon, I don't think that's too much to ask. Mr. Bezos, if that is your real name. IGN gave that game a bad review, but I feel like they were expecting something different. Yeah, I don't know. Given the fact that it's by the Lego game people, pretty much, they were probably expecting something identical to that, but I don't want something identical to that. I'd rather it be a little different. This is an awful rendition of this theme song. Okay, well, if you didn't gather, that was the South Park theme song. Anybody know what this one is? He just shouts it out at the beginning. I'm waiting for Twilight to come in here and go, this is not Dragon Ball Z. That's funny. I didn't want a digital copy though. Plus I already bought it. I wasn't gonna buy it again. It's not worth the hassle. I'd rather just wait the couple days. Dude, did you see the insane... I don't know if it's still going on. Did you see the insane Funko Pop sale they were having on their site yesterday? I don't know if it's still going on, but like they had some massive deals on a lot of stuff. Mine showed up in good shape. The Hulk was even in a protector. Ooh. You're lucky I like you. I know. I'm stubborn. And old. Another cover of a theme song. I think we can all guess this one. This is such an awful cover, too. Yeah, it is Fresh Prince. What was the sale like? Twilight. Every single pop that they have on the site was on sale. At least 10% at the least. But there were a lot that were 65, 50% off. Like super good sales. The giant movie poster ones, there was a few Disney ones that I wanted that I wanted to pull the trigger on, but I didn't. But they're usually $60. Some of them were marked down to $21. Like, I think they're really making an effort to clear out a lot of overstock. But there was a lot of really good sales yesterday. They had a couple of Donald Duck plushes for like $3.50, where they were usually 15. Kim just bought one at Funko Hollywood, and I was like, oh no! I was like, the Donald plush that you got is now only $3.50. She didn't seem too worried about it. She's still happy to have it. Not all of them are covers, but yeah, there are some bad ones, Twilight. Was that Dragon Ball Z one a cover too? Because it sounded awful. Gonna go to GameStop today and look out for some Funko Fusion Pops. Kind of excited about it. Yeah, I bought one. I got one. Cosmic Freddy, it was a cover, but the original was also awful. Oh, okay. So there's not much difference. I think I've heard of this show. I heard it was good. Never watched it, though. But yeah, I don't know what IGN was expecting, but I know a lot of people were excited about the game, so if it ends up being a complete mess, that would be sad. But yeah, the Funko sale, I'm gonna check and see if it's still going on today. It would be wise for them to do it all weekend, in my opinion, but no, I think it was just for yesterday. I think I missed it. Dang, I should have ordered something. That last one was 6 feet under. I don't know if anybody's watched that show or not. Yeah, it looks like the sale is kaput. It is a good sale, though. Probably the best one I think they've ever had. Yep, all the, well, some of the movie poster pops that I saw are still low, but they're not $21. Yeah. Yesterday I should have looked at the actual time and seen how long the sale was going for, but I completely overlooked that. That was House was the last TV theme song. But what was I gonna say? I should have looked at the time for the sale. Oh, I had the Funko Pop category filtered out, so it was just showing me pops. And there were 2,200 something that were on sale. I think it's pretty much their entire catalog of their website at some sort of percentage off. And you would think going through them, you'd be like, oh, it's probably most of them were 10% off, right? No. I think most of them were like 30. to 40. And then there were a lot that were 50 to 65%. And it was not just like, you know, because they have their series that don't sell very well. It wasn't just that. Like, it was everything. So hopefully they run one of those again, because I'm pretty sad I missed out on the $21 movie poster ones, but I don't have the room for them. I put them in the cart, and I was like, I'll come back to this later, and I just didn't have time. Hey, what's up, Kool-Aid? Last theme song was Bones. Don't think anybody got that one either. Someone might be able to get this one. I know this show is really popular. I never watched it. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I was playing video games. But I feel like pretty much everyone in my age group should know this. And probably watched it. Yes, Twilight, you got it right. Poochie was back in stock, so I should probably make an order soon. There was another Simpsons pop that I thought was sold out that was on that sale yesterday, Matt, and I don't remember who it was now. Well, it can't be that bad. At least you recognized it, Twilight. I feel like whatever company put together this 100 TV themes didn't have rights to a lot of it. But they still wanted to make it and include certain ones on it, so they were like, we'll just play it from another band. I can't believe it's already noon. I feel like this day's over already. Well, this is another cover also. We got all these columns and everything done. We can focus on the top portion now. Impossible to guess this one. Swag probably knows this one too. Swag actually knew Gilligan's Island. I was impressed. Oh, you don't know this one? Oh, bummer, dude. Really good show. You should watch it. If you like Gilligan's Island, I think you'll like Happy Days. Oops, sorry. I gave away the answer. How did you ever guess that? Oh, happy days. Oh! I fell. I can't, there's like someone in the background going, woo, and it sounds like a dog howling. I was like, is there a dog howling in the background of this? Or am I being haunted? Sounds like a ghost also. Ooh. I had to actually stop power washing because I was like, what am I hearing? Oh, here we go. Nice. So I got Brady Bunch too. Nice. Sai got it as well. Good job, y'all. Super catchy. Did I tell you guys I got RPG to try that horror game Doors on stream? Oh no. How'd that go? The Roblox thing? I only know this because the Marvel cast did a Marvel remix. Ah! What's up? What's up, Davey? So the punishment I just put on the Patriots was just, wow.
How you doing?
98 to 20? 1,100 yards of offense. He liked it a lot. Got jump scared a few times to Paris's delight. Oh, that's cool. Maybe one day, Twilight. Maybe one day. I mean, we got scary time coming up, so I did plan on revisiting Phasmo, even though I know I'm not gonna like it again. I know I'm not. Oh yeah, is it on console now? I know they were talking about it was supposed to come soon. But I didn't know when the date was for that. Apparently me and Twy and possibly Brian are gonna try it as well. Oh, okay. Everybody's gonna join in. Maybe you guys will enjoy it more than me. I don't know, 'cause early on in that game was fun, and then they started doing all these updates, and I was like, it's not that fun anymore. It made it too difficult. Still can't punch a ghost. Want some special, like, gloves that allow me to punch ghosts. So tired of getting punked by these things. Does anybody know this one? I know Matt knows this one. This is the easy one for Matt. Yeah, Knight Rider. Starring Hasselhoff. You could sleep with the ghosts? What? I don't know about all that, Davey. Kit. Wasn't Kit voiced by Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World? Or did I just make that up in my head? Yeah! Little tidbit of trivia for you. I'm good for a little bit of knowledge like that every now and then. Oh. This will probably be a cover too, but someone will get it. Nobody? Someone has to. Like I said, it's probably a cover, but you got some time still. It's not even halfway over. It's definitely a cover. Yeah, Matt got it. Is indeed Star Trek. I'm actually going to use this on this portion because I feel like it's easier for stuff when you're looking up. TMNT Corp's still around. TMNT in space. Which I'm sure happened at some point in that show. I'm sure the turtles went to space at some point. Yeah, I get not having the rights, but do the covers have to be the wrong tone? Maybe they do. I don't know how music copyright works. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these little bugs. Got a pro live, and the heroic Maxine Dupree is done. I need to finish Maxine. I got, what, a couple hours left? I think I need 180 points or something. Didn't bother with heroic. Yeah, 18. What's up, Rick? Rick Retro is back. And this time he means business. It is in fact the A-Team theme song. Good job. Let's go. The one with Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. That was the B team. Oh, come on, Corpse. You're getting all these wrong today, Corpse. Jeez, ow. We tried. Did we get all of these? I think we got them all. Okay, so we got 6% left. Hopefully that's everything that's just up here. Love it when a plan comes together. Every time I hear this, I envision the Family Guy thing that they did. So the people hiring you to clean that thing are okay with you climbing up it like King Kong? Yes. Yes, they are. Have I asked how do you stop yourself from procrastinating? You don't. You just live with it. This is also a cover, but should be recognizable. Yes, it is the Flintstones. Grand prize goes to the A team with the actual black guy. The reference thing becomes inseparable from the gag they did. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I only know references from Family Guy. And then later on, I'll see something where that's what they pulled it from, and I'm like, oh, I remember that from Family Guy. Which they obviously got from this. It happens a lot. A lot more than I'd like to admit. And then there's Maud. And then there's Maud. Everything I know from Family Guy. It's amazing that that show even came back. My friends and I loved that show when we were in high school, and then it got canceled, and we were like, why did they cancel that show? It was so good. And I was so happy when it came back. I was there. I was there through the cancellation. Y'all don't even know. You weren't the OGs like me. It got canceled 12 times. No, that's Futurama. You're thinking of Futurama. Nah, but everything evolves, right? Like, you can't keep everything the same all the time. And I really think the South Park thing evolved properly. So South Park, at least for us as kids when it first came out, it was like really edgy and like, oh my gosh, this cartoon where they curse and they talk about sex. It's so funny, it's so funny. And then like eventually that kind of wears off. Like the So I think South Park evolved the correct way. I know there's a lot of debate on whether or not the Simpsons evolved correctly. I like it still. But it did have a major drop off in its fan base. And probably ratings too. I don't know how their ratings are, but I mean they're still putting out content, so the ratings must be good enough. South Park's still edgy, but it's smart about how it does it, right? They actually put in topical situations and in a funny way that makes you look at things and go, why are we as a nation or as the world arguing about these things? And they kind of actually put like solutions in there as well. Yeah, I think I want to say that the Simpsons kind of had to match Family Guy's energy a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't think it was the right way to go, but I still don't dislike the show. Like, I would never go, oh, I just can't watch The Simpsons anymore. It's awful. There's a lot of people out there that's exactly their take on it. Yeah, I'm the same way, Twilight, and it's the same with Family Guy, it's the same with South Park. I never really watched South Park, to be honest, all that much. I catch an episode here and there, but it was never like, I can't wait for next week's. I would like to go back and watch it now that I can stream them all. But yeah, just live TV in general has not been, we haven't had cable for a few years, but I never really set my DVR or anything to record new Simpsons or new Family Guys. I just figured like, they run enough reruns of these things that I'll catch them all eventually, right? But again, I think streaming services, I think, kind of ruined our, like, oh, I have to watch it this week. Like, or else I'm gonna miss it. And if I talk to somebody else that watches it, I need to know what happened so I can talk to them about it. But now that you can stream everything, everyone's like more lax with their watching schedules. Seasons 2 through 12. Funko Shop order has been placed. Well done. Airwolf? No, this isn't Airwolf. The last one might have been? I don't know. Let me go back and check. No, the one before that was Cobra. Yes, this one is Miami Vice. You are correct. It's weird how vividly so many Simpsons references live in my brain while I couldn't name a single joke from the past 10 years. Yeah. That's a good point. There's also something that a friend of mine pointed out about Family Guy versus Simpsons that I thought was kind of interesting. And, it's really... I don't think it's controversial at all. It's like The Simpsons had an outlying plot and they stuck to that plot. Usually there wasn't too much diversion away from it. You might have had a story that focused on two characters, so they would bounce back and forth between the two characters. But Family Guy had a plot, but then there was so much filler with pop references all the time that you could never really piece together what episode you watched. You know what I mean? So like the A-Team episode, like I can't even remember if the whole episode was about them being an A-Team or if that was just like a reference that they mentioned really quickly around another central plot. Like at least with The Simpsons, at least for a while, I don't know how it is now, you could go, oh, it was the episode where Bart did this and this. But you couldn't do that with Family Guy. It was always, oh, the episode where, the Pillsbury Doughboy showed up and, well, what was Peter doing in that episode? I don't remember, but the Pillsbury Doughboy showed up and they made a joke about him laughing when you hit him in the stomach, and it was really funny. But you could never name, like, what episode that was from. You just knew the little quick joke that they made within it. Does that make sense? I feel like this is a long, convoluted way of saying what I'm thinking. I can't concisely piece it together. Make sure you spray that undercarriage. Oh, I am! I definitely am. I just realized, like, this monitor is, like, in the way of the camera. Not that that matters that much, but we got that gnome undercarriage, for sure. It's the episode where they did a cutaway with 5 minutes of fighting a chicken. Be more specific. Yeah. So that's, I mean, it's a dumb thing. Like, you can't compare the two, to me. Like, they were both different. I don't know how they are now, whether one emulates the other more or not. But that was something my friend had brought up to me. It's like, it's hard to tell you what Family Guy episode I watched because it's all just 5-second cutaways of stuff. Sort of the main plot was Brian went back to college, but the A-Team was in the background throughout. Okay. See, I don't even remember the Brian college thing. But, again, that might have been... I don't know how heavily they would have focused on it, I guess, or if that was the main focus, or... I just remember them going around being the A-Team and trying to help out the neighborhood or something. But... Come on, gnome statue. What am I missing here? Oh, under his beard. Got some in your beard there. Under his hat. Sorry, crown. He got a crown. Does anybody know this one? I feel like somebody should know this one. The Conway Twitty thing made me stop watching Family Guy regularly. That season was awful, where they kept having all the live action little cutaways to people. They had Conway Twitty, and they had that guy that was like yelling everything. Was that the Saturday Night Live thing where the guy was like, "He said that this blah blah blah"? You see, I didn't like him. Did not like the Conway Twitty crap. I thought it was so, like, you're wasting time in this episode for this stupid... It wasn't short either. Like, they cut away and he would do almost like a whole song and then they would go to commercial and I'm like, what are you doing? That's where they lost me. I do remember that because that season I remember watching stuff up until that season. And I actually remember going, okay, they're losing me here. I don't want to watch this. That last one was Hill Street Blues. I think I definitely would have gotten this one. Pretty sure this is a cover too, but easily recognizable. Yeah, I agree with that, Matt. Come on, somebody's got to get this TV theme song. I can't remember the name of this show. Matt knows it, but he can't remember the name. You'll get it. You'll get it. Outer wall caps. What are the outer wall caps? Oh, wait. Outer wall pillar. Oh, these. Lower basin edges. Okay, so one of these isn't done. You got time still. We're only about halfway through the song. Which one is it? This one. There we go. Lower basin edges. It's the outer wall. Lower basin. Is this the lower basin? This is the raised pool. Oh, lower basin base, lower basin wall. What is a lower basin edge? It's a volute. I was, dude. This was a huge, that's trim. Oh, wait, edge. So this is an edge? Okay. It's one of these. It's almost finished though, Swag. I just got, oh, right here. This one. Bingo. The fountain was way larger than what I thought when I went into it. It was very intricate and ornate. Nice. Alright, time to go to the locomotive. Problem is it just gonna be the engine or is it like the whole train? Oh, there's one other car. Oh my gosh, they gave us the worst. Isn't this the worst power washer? Let's go with that one. Yeah. This might take a while. Bertha Jefferson. Aren't steam locomotives extraordinary pieces of engineering? Would you like to know more about how they work? No. I mean, if it's steam powered, I kind of get the gist of it. So, you don't... Or would you like some salacious gossip on my brother? I got plenty of that. Neither, please. Neither one is good. Oh, wait, we can use the... Oh, we can use the trident for this one. Soap nozzle. Metal, right? Oh my gosh, look at this. Should have been using this the whole time, eh? Choo-choo! You're right about the two overall different formats of Simpsons Family Guys. I think American Dad tried combining the two and it sucked. I like American Dad. I think American Dad suffers from, and this is weird saying this coming from like the Simpsons, but like their family is like too many main characters. I feel like they tried to put too many people in there that were interesting, I guess. Like if you look at Family Guy, I know they talk about Meg like a lot, right? Meg's stupid, Meg's ugly, Meg's this, Meg's that, but like you don't really have, she's not interesting enough to like carry an episode that often. So they just don't do it. But like the daughter in American Dad is interesting enough that if you wanted to focus a few different episodes on just her character, that's fine. And Roger, obviously, and you know, even the fish. They made is it Klaus? Is Klaus the fish's name? I can't even remember. But like he's interesting enough that he can have his episodes, but like it's very rare that Meg and Chris have their own episodes. Brian and Stewie kind of get lumped together on a lot of their storyline stuff. But like with Family Guy, it's like they tried to make every character a potential main character. Which is good in one aspect, because you shouldn't run out of stories, but it creates a confusion. Oops. Got stale quick. Yeah, American Dad had some good stuff in it. Still does, in my opinion. The daughter in American Dad's the only one you found worthwhile. See? That's what I'm saying, like I don't know. Maybe the different characters are meant to resonate with different people, and maybe that's what they were trying to get, like more of a group of people to watch from different demographics. The Man from UCLE. I'm just gonna say this one because I don't know if I don't think anybody's getting that one. Uncle? Oh, then they spelled it wrong on the on the subject thing of the song, because it just says UCLE. They don't have the N on it for some reason. I thought that was the name of it, but I had never seen it, so I was like, maybe I just misremembered it. But yeah, they left out the N on it. Maybe that was copyrighted too. They can't spell out uncle. Another show I've heard of but never watched. When it's time to go, the locomotive's boiler is filled with water. Okay. Yeah, and then they heat up the water, and then the steam powers everything. I know. Boilers found in the long cylinder part at the front. Oh, okay. Thanks. Very cool. This is already 41% done. Then as the drivers pump coal into the furnace, the water's heated to become steam, which powers the pistons and makes the train move forward. Boy howdy, you don't say. Teaching these youngins about the new technology of steam power. Science! They blinded me with science. This is not what I thought it was at first. And I've never watched this show either. But the TV, the TV thing does remind me of the time in Family Guy when they were all sitting around and Quagmire was pissed that nobody'd heard of Wings. Love Wings! And they were like, nope, never watched it. And they were all mad. It's like, of course he loved Wings. He was a pilot. Elevator music theme songs? Makes them harder to guess. I would think some people should maybe know this, even if it's a bad version, but maybe not. Very familiar. I can picture the opening credits, but not vividly. Yeah, we're about halfway through it, so you got time. I think it was a show in the 80s. Yep. Quantum Leap it is. job, dude. Was that a good show? I think, Matt, you've mentioned watching it before. It had something to do with time traveling, right? Or like everything to do with it? Yes, that one was The Sopranos. Yes, I forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell the answer once nobody guessed it. We were having our Simpsons Family Guy discussions, and I completely forgot to keep giving answers to things. I'm pretty sure this is a cover as well. Another show I never watched. But all kids my age watched it. Leaped into people's bodies that needed help as he tried to return home. Oh, interesting. Yes, this is 90210. For sure. I never watched this, and I think Dawson's Creek was around the same time. I never watched any of that. There's a lot of things I didn't watch that I was supposed to be watching as a kid. This coal scar, I don't know what I'm missing off of this unless it's like behind it. They're saying down here, I guess. Okay. I love the random bird screeches. Just so you know, we're out on the beach. Dawson's was a little after? Okay. You watched Dawson's Creek, but not 90210. I don't know a thing about either one. I think I watched maybe one episode of Dawson's Creek because it was on at a friend's house. But couldn't even name a character unless Dawson is a character in the show and not just the name of a creek. If that's the case, then Dawson is from Dawson's Creek. Alright, not just the name of a creek. Cool. I got one. I could try to guess other names, that might be fun. Was there, let's see, popular names in the 90s. I can't even think of what something would be. Nope, I'm not even gonna try to guess anymore. I've stopped my own game. I can't think of anything. Pacey? Yeah, I would have never got that. Pacey. Oh, I'm sorry if there's anybody out there actually named Pacey. It sounds like not a great name. I probably would have guessed Stacy. That seemed to be like a popular name at the times. Joey? But female Joey. Oh, that's how they get you. It's funny because I was gonna say Aaron, just so I could cover two bases. Like maybe there was a boy named Aaron, or maybe there was a girl named Aaron. All right, the coal car I believe is completely clean. Cab skirting. Here, let's do that. I remember hearing about this show. What was the last one before this? I don't even remember. Was it still 90210? I don't remember if we missed one in between there somewhere. There's still a screeching bird in this one, though. Apparently we're onto the screeching bird portion of the songs. Dawson, Joey, and Pacey were the main three. Oh, okay. So that was that was Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. What was the one before it, though? It was Beverly Hills. Okay. IMDb for the assist. Always. This sounds like a Mario Kart track song. Someone back me up on that. Gonna go buy some more metal cleaner, I guess. A lot in stock. I didn't know I could run out of stock. Wait a minute, how is this not working? Wait a minute, I just bought some. What? Where does it... Huh? Watched Dawson's Creek back in the day. Terrible show, but it made me watch it. The last one was, Quincy? M.E.? I don't know who Quincy is, but... Oh, am I only allowed... I'm probably only allowed so many liters per... Okay. That's how they crack down on that. Makes sense. That's okay. We'll still finish it up. At the front, you'll find a cow catcher, though it's not designed to catch the cows as much as it is to encourage them to exist in a space other than that occupied by the train itself. Right. We all know about cow catchers in Fortnite, and to do so at their earliest convenience. MD? Wow, this thing is messed up. It definitely said ME. Someone's got some major typos. What is up with all the birds? Every song now has a bird screeching in the background. Cow catcher. Who's cast as Booster and who's the fan casting? I don't understand that one. Booster Gold. So that one was NYPD Blue. Oh, so I have no idea who they're supposedly casting as Booster Gold, but the fan casting idea seems so much better to me for once. Okay. I completely missed that one. See, Twilight, it's not always your messages that I don't read. Fan cat. Oh, Sean Williams. Sean Williams Scott would be good for Booster Gold. That is true. I've never immediately made... I've only read, like, one thing that starred Booster Gold. Like, one comic. And as soon as I read Sean William Scott, it was like, yeah, probably him. So I agree with you there. That's a decent one. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to not think about that now. I still, you know, if The Rock really wanted a new project, I think he should work with Sean William Scott and get the Rundown 2 made. Like, come on, man. We'll get you back into good shape and rare form. That back then, I think they could have easily made that a trilogy of movies. I almost think like it's been too long now. Maybe they just didn't have a story for a second one. Yeah, they could still do Ryan Reynolds. I don't know how the Marvel contracts work, if they specifically say you can't work with DC, but it's like, it's happened before. Right? Like, I mean, Ryan Reynolds played Green Lantern, even though nobody wants to speak of that movie, I guess. So he's already worked for both sides. It's gonna be hard to hear that voice, though, and not think Deadpool. Yeah, Rundown was awesome. I liked Walking Tall, too. And I, at the time, didn't even know Walking Tall was like a remake. Had no idea whatsoever. But I know now. I should watch the original sometime. Never seen it. That last one was As Time Goes By. This... Okay, so this might be the worst cover that we've heard today. We dare not mention this one's name. Well, at least you knew who it was. This is the worst cover of the day, I think, in my opinion. Not just for the person involved, but like... It sounds like... It sounds like someone's playing it through a balloon. Like... Yeah, don't eat them. Don't eat the Jello jigglers. Now that that one's out of the way. Oh, this is a good one. Love this theme. Doogie! NPH in the house. I watched this show a lot as a kid. Piston rod. Ah, ye old crank rod. There's a lot of little pieces to this train. Wanda was hot. Vinny kind of a bad friend. You know who was a bad friend? Now that I went back and rewatched some of it? Kevin Arnold. He was kind of a little dick. I remember wanting to like... I was like, I want to be Kevin Arnold. It looks like he's got a pretty good life. He was like a shit friend. Yeah. Like, I went back and rewatched it, and I was like, you idiot, what are you doing? And I know they're kids, like, they're supposed to be kind of stupid, right? But he was not a good kid, really. He had tendencies, right? He was a good kid. He had good kid tendencies, but like did not execute well at all. He was very selfish. I was rewatching it, and I was actually getting very anxious about his stupid mistakes. And then just when you thought like he was gonna learn from it, he doubled down. he doubled down on some of the stupid stuff that he did. I can't remember specifics about the few episodes early on. It might have been in season 2 or something. But he was on the outs with Winnie, and then he got upset at Paul for some reason, and then like Paul was pissed off at him, and I was like, dude, not only did you lose Winnie as even just a friend, but you just pissed off Paul, so now you're pretty much done. Like, you guys were the nerds of the school. Like, you guys gotta stick together. You don't stand a chance on your own. You're an idiot. He did. Poor Paul. Although Paul had his moments too, where he wasn't a very good friend either. There were a lot fewer. A lot fewer than Kevin's, but oh, I never watched this show. We're almost halfway through this. I'll give a little bit of time here, but I can give one. Again, I can name one actor that will just give the answer away. I think. Ooh. Maybe not. I'm gonna double check this again too, because I'm getting him mixed up with someone else. No, I was right. I was thinking I was mixing up the show, because I think he was on another show like this. Hey, Twilight got it. Nice job, Twilight.
Paging Mr. Morrow.
I was gonna say George Clooney, and for some reason I thought, I was like, wait, no, he wasn't in ER, he was on General Hospital. Was he on both? Was he maybe on both of those shows? Clune Dog. He was on The Facts of Life. He was also on an episode of Golden Girls. This one's Airwolf. There you go. Airwolf now. If you said George Clooney, we would have said Roseanne. Oh, was he on Roseanne? That's another show I never watched. I didn't like that show. My mom loved that show, and I would watch it, and I'm like, this show's stupid. And that was at a time where I was old enough to understand a lot of the jokes, and I still was like, this show's dumb. It's just dumb. Alright, let's... This thing gets clean still, I guess. There we go. Something... What is it? This out here? Cab panel? Oh, right there. I could probably get that from outside. Oh, the roof. The roof. The roof is all dirty. We definitely need water, because we can't clean it otherwise. That was a terrible, terrible parody. Setting it on fire would probably clear it, yeah, or clean it. The first decent cover. I don't think anybody's getting this one. Good luck. More birds? What is up with TV theme shows having, like, theme songs having all these birds screaming? Or is that in the game? Maybe that's in the game. But I keep hearing that. Are there birds flying around out here? I mean, it's the desert. That's gotta be in the game. Hold on. That's gotta be in the game. Band! I'm pausing the music for a second. You guys can still guess. I need to know if these bird noises are coming from the game. Or the songs. It's been a game the whole time.
Grab a stick and twist it!
I'm losing my mind trying to figure out why there's so many bird noises in all these TV theme shows, and it's been in the game the whole time. Okay, alright, continue with the music. It makes a lot more sense now. I'm such an idiot. Rick, I'm sitting here, I'm going crazy because I'm thinking that every single one of these theme songs have had some sort of bird noise in it. And it's the freaking game. Oh my gosh. I guess. Oh man. So this song is the Rockford Files. I don't know this show at all. Not even sure I've heard of it. You hated that show? I don't even know what it's about. What is it about? Sounds like a crime scene kind of show. Like a cop show or something. Beals was my best friend. Oh, you like the Rockford Files, Swag? I don't even know if that's a character on the show. I did, Twilight. I did, dude. He was a private investigator. No, the guy you banned. Oh. Well, Beals is gone. I thought Beals was in the show. You guys are... I'm trolling myself enough. I don't need you guys to troll me now, too. I thought maybe that's how they covered up how crappy the covers were, Twilight. They were like, well, if we just put birds in it. If we put bird noises... No one will notice. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Only here on the Funko Fan 34 streams find this level of stupidity from a streamer. Oh my gosh. Can I have a do-over? Can we start this over? Can we start the day over, please? I think we all assumed you wouldn't think they all just happen to have birds in them. I mean, it just dumbfounded me. Like, so the first two made sense to me. Because it was 90210, right? And I was like, okay, well, they're, like, near the beach, right? Like, there was always, like, it was Beverly Hills. Like, maybe there's a lot of birds there. And then the second one was Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, and I was like, wasn't she always out in the jungle for that stuff? Like, so that made sense to me. And then, like, the next three, I was like, I don't know. Then the Rockford Files, I was like, nah, okay, hold on. Something's up here. Something's off. I don't know, I never watched it. I just assumed, like, she was always out in the jungle, like, helping people with medicine. When I hear Medicine Woman, I think, like, jungle, like, rustic west out on the plains. Alright, so like this, right? just like this, yeah? I don't know where it was. I know nothing about the show. Like, you gotta at least give me that one. I hear, like, okay, so if you hear, like, the term medicine man, what do you think of? You think of, like, tribesmen, right? With, like, doing random medicine work. So I hear medicine woman, I just think, oh, okay, so they got they got some medicine woman lady helping out, I don't know, tribes in the jungle not be sick. I don't know. I don't know. I never watched any amount of time of that show. You can judge me all you want on that one. That's fine. I don't even care. Title alone makes me think jungle medicine woman. Native Americans. See, I was close. Right? Like indigenous people? Tribes? Come on. You gotta give me this one. Who lived on the plains, not the jungle. So I was like, I got the theme, just not the location. Right? By the way, I know nobody knows this one, so I'll let you know when it's over. That was the X-Files, guys. In case you didn't know. Oh man, what a day. What a day. Who knew the X-Files theme song had so many birds in it? Oh my gosh. I was waiting for the birds. Touched by an Angel was about an overly handsy member of the Heavenly Host. Yeah. I would imagine it was just... Okay, so having not watched an episode of that either, Twilight, and hearing the title, this is what I think Touched by an Angel was about. I feel like it's a compilation of stories about people that have miracles that can only be attributed to something spiritual. That's what I think Touched by an Angel is. What is it about? I've never seen an episode of that show. I've never even seen a commercial representing that show. Someone tell me. What was it about? Oh yeah, so like tons of jungle aliens. Out in South America, in Brazil, in the rainforest. It's happening all the time. Of course, they're just saying they're miners with hover packs, but... or jet packs, but you know. Jungle aliens. That was Walker, Texas Ranger. Nobody guessed that one? Chuck Norris, right? Probably another crappy cover that you guys couldn't identify. I don't blame you guys for not getting some of these because of that, but... Ah! Falling off the train. Mostly it's about hot, awkward Irish angel getting people to find belief in God again. Interesting. That's weird. It sounds like a boring show, honestly. Ivor's afraid to because Chuck might appear behind me. Well, don't you think he'd be mad that you didn't guess his theme song? Those are Tom Selleck's beans. None for you, Higgins. Another Family Guy reference. Again, I couldn't tell you what episode that was in. I just know of that reference, and that's it. Smoke box. Did that say the handrail needed finished too? No, the handrail stuff. We should be getting the tiny checklist here any minute because we're at 99% on the locomotive. And to be honest, I thought this would take a lot longer than it did. Of course, we're not done yet, so... When you're in Texas, look behind you because that's where the Rangers gonna be. Music. Music should not be a word there. I never watched this show either. I'm just gonna say that about every show now. Because it's true. It is Twilight. Murder, She Wrote in the Jungle. Oh, man. Medicine Woman. It makes sense. Tribes, whether it be Native American or otherwise. There's jungle tribes. That's a thing. Is this a CBS show? Y'all just watched a lot of TV, period. Alright, help me out, game. Where are... Okay, there's that. Where's the dirt I'm missing on this boiler? It's not showing me anything. Anywhere. Like, I see nothing. Got it. Whatever that. Oh, the cab roof still isn't done, apparently. There we go. Cab steps underneath, I guess. Okay, maybe on the other side as well. I was raised by old people. We didn't go anywhere except Lowe's and the grocery store. I'm old. All we did was watch TV. Oh yeah, got a lot of stuff under here. Okay. Crank rod. Guess that's this piece. There's something else under here. The guide. Oh, I would not have recognized this one, but this was a favorite of mine. Does anybody know this one? I know the show, but I would not have gotten it from the theme song at all. That was Alf. Alf. Piston rod. is left? Oh, lots of stuff back here. Should have nailed Alpha. There's probably another cover. Don't beat yourself up over it, buddy. Take that how you want. No, not Hill Street Blues. Unless it is, and they're lying to me. Closer. Saw a meme of Alpha at work captioned with a joke about eating cats in Ohio. I did see that as well. Speed controller. It's gotta be in here, yeah. Isn't this the speed? Oh, that's the direction controller. There's the speed controller. You're close with LA Law. But it's not LA Law. Yeah, there you go, Twilight. Law and Order. We have the cab floor to do here. We got another job done. Bingo! I thought this was going to be a lot more difficult with the wheels and the pistons and crank rods and all that stuff, but yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so that concludes the bonus jobs, guys, and we will have to move on to these other ones later on. The Muckingham Files Part 1, where we have a food truck and a solar station and a satellite dish. Ooh, a paintball arena. That sounds like it's gonna be awful. A Spanish villa? An excavator? Submarine, and oh, an aquarium! Oh, I can't wait to get to the aquarium. A modern mansion and a fireplane. And yeah, that's it for the bonus jobs, and then I'll have to maybe download some of the DLC. But yeah, I continue to enjoy this game a lot, and yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in here. Yes, this is Baywatch. Glad McCaffrey went first in our draft. Why? What happened? This is what I mean about tone. This rendition is too upbeat for effing Law and Order. I mean, I don't think it was upbeat. It was a lighter tone. It wasn't like ba 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 da. It had the same like slow drawl, but it was like higher pitches, I guess, higher tones. At least 4 weeks after already missing game 1. Hey, that is. It's nothing against McCaffrey and his ability to play the game, but that is the risk you take when you draft that guy. That's all I got to say. That's why I steered clear of him for the last like 3 years. And last season, yeah, he did great. That's awesome. I'm glad that people had them on their team and picked him up, but there's no way you take that guy that early. As far as I can tell, I'm the first to refer to eating cat as Canton caviar. I want a nickel every time someone else says it. I was able to get Jordan Mason and start him, and he won my game for me. Oh, cool. Very cool. Alright, let me find you guys somewhere to go. I know. I think I know exactly where I'm sending you guys. Actually. And we're gonna have to do a special. We're gonna have to do a special raid message. So wait until I can bring that one up. Speaking of Twilight, come on, you got this one right. George Clooney show. Matt says, yeah. Have a good one, Rick. Thanks for coming in, man. Let me get you guys a special raid message here for. How do I do this? Okay. Batman. Okay, then I take this, copy it, paste, 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 paste. Okay, I think that should be good. Alright, so this is the raid message, guys. Please copy this. This is for someone who has been very active in the Discord lately, and this is the first time I'm actually able to raid them, and it just so happens to be their birthday. So please go ahead and copy that raid message. And if you can, just for a birthday, drop a follow over there if you're interested. She's playing marbles right now, so let's get you guys over to TTV Chicken Lady. Send some birthday wishes over there. Drop a sub if you want. You know, it's September. I didn't really advertise it on here. I don't think streamers need to advertise it. If you want to, I guess that's fine, but like, you guys are on Twitch, you've seen all the banners and everything that's going on. You guys know. So I didn't really feel like a need to advertise it, but yeah, that's it for me today, guys. Next stream won't be until Wednesday, so woo. So yeah, everybody have a great weekend and a good start to the week. I'll see you Wednesday, where we will be playing Funko Fusion for the first time, so please stop by for that and check out the game. That's all I got to say, so everybody have a good weekend. Keep those socks dry, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy TTV, Chicken Lady, and some marbles. Take care, guys.